ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Sauce Mackenzie. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod. It's me. Hey, and get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, 8 Tips for Man to Find Peace. Support me. Share this video. Share any of my videos that you may like. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your time. We here. We live. Things are moving very fast. You know, I'm at that age where me and the old lady wake up on Sundays and get a good brunch and go look at furniture and floor plans. And life is really good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll be weighed down by some of the things you went through. Honestly, life is good, bro. Excuse me. Just to be in the percentile of black men who live to be 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? Life is good, bro. Check this shit out. Life is good, man. So I'm happy. My family's happy. Even what you think you might not be happy about, bro, trust me, you're better off than a lot of people, man. Before I get too deep into the shenanigans, I want to say rest in peace to the young man. Let me make sure I say his name right. Just a tragic story, man. Just a tragic story. Young man from Hamilton, Southeastern, died in a car accident yesterday. Just a sad, sad story. Sad. Just horrible, you know what I mean? Just, I pray for his family. I pray for all his friends. I pray for those other students, but most of all, I just pray for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody deserves to lose their life that young. It's just unfair, you know? You know, we do our best with our kids and sometimes things happen that's out of our control. And it's just about being grateful, being humble, taking advantage of every second you have on this earth. Appreciate what God gives you and being humble. Whenever I hear about something about a kid getting hurt, it always affects me emotionally. It always has, but when I became a father, it just went to a new level. So rest in peace to the young man. I'm not gonna say his name yet. I don't think his name was in the paper, so I don't even put his name out there. But a young player from Hamilton Southeastern who was a Division I athlete died in a horrible car crash. Thoughts and prayers to him and his family. And just let's be humble and let's take advantage of life. Let's take advantage of what God gives us. Amen. I've been pissing a lot of people off this week. Unintentionally. I'm just speaking my truth. I've had a lot of good conversations be started. I'm not mad at no, but I will say this. Thank you to some of the fraternity brothers who had off the record conversations with me. I appreciate you. I would never leak my sources. But I would like to say to any adult male talking crazy to me because you disagree with my opinion, go find something else better to do. First of all, I'm not hostility guy. I'm a communicate guy. Either we communicate effectively or I go on about my business. I'm also not run down and check guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's not me either. Like, I'm a very peaceful man. I'm a very stoic man. I'm a family man. I'm a community leader. You know, my resume stacks up with the best of them. And I honestly, shout out to my niggas, man, my Gary niggas. Shout out my nephew, CJ. Shout out just all the real niggas that I know do their thing. All my down south niggas. Y'all niggas know how we rock, right? But if you in my inbox talking to me crazy because I decided to defend a man who died pledging the fraternity, that says more about you than it does me. And I'm not one of those, hey, I'm right here, come meet me. I will send a nigga 16 to come meet you, bro. You know what I'm saying? A nigga still be twisting his hair like that. I will send that nigga to come meet you, bro. I am not. When I was doing my gangster shit, bro, you niggas were calculus. So I am not the guy to get, you know, verbally aggressive with. I don't care. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'm not intimidated. My ego doesn't make me say, you know what? Nigga, you talking about me, meet me here, and then I get in my car and meet you. Nigga, are you serious? And second of all, you don't want to get fucked up about something you already done went through, bro. Couple of them DMs, I can see the pain in your eyes. You know what I'm saying? I can see the pain in your eyes, what them folks did to you, bro. So heal from that. Don't worry about what I'm saying because I am pro-black unity, pro-friendship. And I'm pro-sorority. Like, I've seen a lot of positive things that sorority sisters have done in the black community. I was speaking on the physical hazing process that happened to this young man, Caleb Wilson. And then it just released the fury of anonymous DMs and comments. And nigga, I'm not Drewski, first of all. It ain't a nigga walking that's gonna fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna say whatever I want to say because I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. But if me telling the truth gets you in your feelings, then that says more about the truth that you're enduring and your feelings than me. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Sauce Mackenzie. Follow me on all socials at Concrete Genius Pod. But I started thinking, right, after I started getting all the threats and hearing all this aggressive shit, it's probably been about 4 or 5 times that I always wondered, what's this nigga's deal with me? And it's always a certain group of niggas. And 90% of them are out of one fraternity. But I'm not going to obviously name it. But it's always these one group of niggas. And then I understood and it hit me. And it hit me then. People used to tell me then, but it really hit me last night. Them niggas hate how cool I am. And I ain't had to endure the shit that they had to endure. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you endure that shit, you expect them connections to get you the big house on the hill, the job, the status, the respect. I don't want to be respected because I belong to something. I want to be respected because I've earned your respect, the way I carry myself, how honorable I am, how philanthropic I am, how much I do for kids in the community, the father that I am, the husband that I am, the black man that I am, the way I carry myself with respect, the way I treat women and elders. That's why I want to be respected. And I started wondering, like, when I would get into it with some of these niggas in fraternities, well, really just this one fraternity, they would always get so much rage. Like, nigga, I'll kill you, bro. You don't know me. And I'm like, damn, bro, you got a lot of trauma. See, that's the trauma I had when I was 14 and somebody killed my brother. That's my trauma was. That's how angry. That's why I was so angry then. But to see a square get so angry at me, it really started hitting me. And then I had to have somebody break it down. A nigga's whole self-esteem is built on status. My self-esteem has never been built on status because honestly, I can say this, and any of my friends and family will tell you the truth. I've never gave a fuck what nobody thought about me. I mean, I'm honestly carefree, I'm respectful, I'm cool, but if I walk in a room and it's 10 niggas and they say, we don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I'm going to another room. I'm not gonna say, why y'all don't like me? I don't know how to do that. All my friends are organic. All my partners are organic. So this one group of niggas, whenever we would have discussions, it would be this animosity, like a nigga thought his life was supposed to be better than mine. See, I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. We're gonna get raw and real, take the scab off in the black community. See, a lot of niggas that's square coming up and watch niggas who wasn't square coming up, they envying that. They envying the girls. They envy the nigga that get the girls off the muscle in high school and middle school. They envy that nigga. They envy the nigga that's handsome and the teachers like him and the girls like him. He can fight him. He got some money in his pocket. He got a car. It's some envy there. And I'm not saying all, but I'm saying some. And within that envy lies resentment. So when they go through what they do, especially this certain group I'm talking about, they get this process to say, okay, you're cool now. Being a part of this brotherhood makes you cool. Well, okay, now you cool. Now I want to run trains on bitches. Now I want to get all the bitches I couldn't get in high school. Now I want to be the man that I felt like I wasn't fly enough to be when niggas was really doing it. And so, like, I say this. I'll let gangster talk to me and you play it. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Like, I'm just being honest with you. You the one that got the college education. If we can have an articulate debate, like some of my friends hit me like, hey, we gonna chop it up. Bet, these my niggas. I'm gonna explain this to you, bro. Bet, these my niggas. I already had niggas explain to me like, okay, bro, this was my situation. Whatever. And I never asked for the explanation. But I do appreciate the dialogue. But if the dialogue ain't respectfully, nigga, fuck off. Like I'm a gangster for real, ex-retired. You know what I'm saying? That's like fucking with Denzel and he working in Lowe's as the equalizer. Like I'm not playing with you niggas. Like I don't have nothing against you niggas, but I also know it's a certain group of niggas who I done got involved with. And then when I get into it with them, that rage be real. And let's be honest, I know some of you niggas had to fucking get butt naked, and sit on each other's laps like chairs, just straight dick to booty. That's some fucking cold shit, bro. Ain't no amount of brotherhood gonna make me let a nigga put his raw balls up against my butt cheek. And I'm not harping on the niggas I'm cool with, but what I'm telling you is that don't fuck with me, bro. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Big Sauce. Follow me on all socials, man. I want to do. I got a gambling addiction. I hope not. And shout out to the motherfucking signals, man. And them IOs. I fuck with them niggas. I fuck with a lot of Qs too. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of niggas. I got niggas. I got homeboys and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would never generalize or disrespect or say anything. But like this certain group of niggas, it's always been like a feminine ass hurt in them when they get into me. It's like my masculinity throws them niggas off. You see what I'm saying? See, one thing about growing up as a real street nigga that go through real street scars, you never imagine yourself having a perfect life. You pray you do. You pray you get to, be the fly OG one day to take trips and, can sit at the table in Vegas and be the life of the party. And that's who I am. But I was the life of the party at 7, at 5, at 4. I've never felt I needed nobody to define for me what my cool was. I'm a cool ass nigga. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, baby. Follow me on all socials. I think I got a gambling problem. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's a problem, but it is a leisurely activity that I like participating in. I would never say problem because I can go months without gambling. But then when I do, I get to it. And I wouldn't even say the sports betting more so much. For me, it's the dice. I like dice. I stopped playing poker about 10 years ago. I'm never going to play poker again because it's just too time consuming. But sometimes I do take breaks to reset myself. I pride myself on being a disciplined man. That's one of the benefits of going to the penitentiary is you have to have some type of discipline to survive. And then you also have to have more discipline when you get out with a $25 state check and whatever you accumulated in there to set yourself up for the rest of your life. That requires maximum discipline. And a lot of men not built for that type of discipline. So I can stop gambling when I need to. I stop smoking when I need to. I never like feeling like I'm addicted to anything. Jesus, when I do get on the table, sometimes I kind of let go. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. I want to talk one more thing too. I think that sometimes we as black people, we get the wrong perception. We always compete with each other, right? We always like, oh, I'm this, you ain't that. I'm driving this, you not. I'm living in this, you not. I got the newest Jordans, you don't. We over here turning up, you not over here with us. We so hurt inside, we need a group of people to confirm our value. That's some crazy shit. It's true. Be it family, friends, nobody wants to be alone. And to be honest, I respect brotherhoods that are built on loyalty and friendship to each other. I respect bonds. That's why I do have respect for people in clubs, sororities, fraternities. I do. I think Divine Nine at the time pushed black people forward when it was necessary. They got in rooms, especially during the civil rights era. They were able to get in rooms collectively and push people forward. But the problem became some people stopped bringing other people with them. And so that's what hurt us as a community. And you know what's crazy about black self-esteem? I was thinking about this today. I went out to eat. Beautiful brunch spot, me and my wife. I tell you what, hey, you just get up, go get some brunch, go to furniture stores and just do all type of just old folk shit, grocery stores and smoothies and bowls and just enjoying our life. But as I looked around at this nice, eloquent brunch spot, right, it was a vast array of people. It was black people, it was white people, and it was Hispanic people. I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting on the bench with my wife. We waiting, you got to look. And this lady sat next to me, and she just stank like all outdoors. Her little kids was stinking. And it ain't like it's a place where you can just come in and you ain't got no money. It ain't a dollar menu. These little motherfuckers got dried up snot on their nose. Motherfucker just snotted in her nose, kept playing with her little trifling bitch. Like, black people would be so embarrassed to come out the house like that. And then I see another dude come in and he'll just shoes untied, hair everywhere, cat hair on. And they still got the confidence to come in that place, sit down, eat, and don't even give a fuck about who they disturb. That right there symbolizes not only personality sometimes and the confidence sometimes between black and white people and other races. Even Mexican niggas feel like, okay, I ain't going out the house looking crazy. But a white person can feel like I belong in any establishment. It doesn't matter how long I'm dressed, how I'm dressed. The only time they feel like that is if they're in an establishment full of other white people and then they dress elegantly. But a poor white person can walk in a nice establishment where all the black people dressed to the nines and come in that motherfucker, sit right down, don't feel no shame. Come stand right by you, nigga smell like shit, shoes untied. That is very intriguing to me. So then I started looking around and started thinking, right? I done built, this is my third, I done built, well, more than four, but living in, this is my third crib from scratch, right? Designed it, blueprints. This is what I want outlet here, plug here. So I'm used to the setup, you know. But one thing I've always noticed, and this is not to disrespect whites. Actually, this is more, it ain't an indictment, but this kind of more speaks to black people and our confidence and how we move as opposed to white people and their confidence and how they move. When you go to a nice neighborhood and they build new houses, new community, new development, right? Say the house is 350, 380, something moderate, right? You go in there, you see some white folks moving a house, that nigga driving a Fred Sanford son pickup truck. He wearing a dirty ass flannel shirt every day or some wrinkled up slacks, a bullshit ass non-stylish jacket. They probably got another Nissan Camry or something that they either paying on. And they might even have a house with no furniture in it. But to them, the most important thing is we gotta live here. When I was a cable man, I was going homes in car. Oh shit, this crib about 900,000. This crib like $3 million. I was going there, and white folks would have a card table, some sitting chairs, and plastic silverware and dishes. And they always said, "Oh, I'm just getting the house remodeled and everything. Our furniture's out." I ain't going for that shit. Y'all broke. You know what I'm saying? I know the difference between I'm waiting on my furniture and I'm broke. Like I can look at the account. Y'all had this account 6 years. But they will sacrifice everything just to live in the highest quality shelter. Be it clothes. Now, if they stay in the Carmel or Zionsville, they'll go bankrupt. They gotta have the Beamer, the Benz, the Audi. Because they want to make it look good. But I used to go in these houses and I'll be like, bro, you should be living on 38th and High School Road. Like, but you taking every dime you got to maintain this facade, to have a home. But then it made me think about the thought process. Because a white person thinks marriage, home, then new pickup truck. A black person thinks money, clothes, a new pickup truck, then a home. Because if you go to every neighborhood that's being built and you see black people moving in, they probably could be living somewhere better. But a black person moving a house, you're going to see an Audi, you're going to see an Infinity, you're going to see Gucci, you're going to see Louis Vuitton, you're going to see Fendi, Dior. Niggas going to be dead fresh. They got $150,000 worth of jewelry. They moving in the crib. Oh, they doing good. You'll see their white neighbor come out. This motherfucker got a t-shirt with a hole in it. Them motherfuckers shopping at Aldi's. But they just had to do what they had to do to live here. You see what I'm saying? It bothers me to see Teslas and Lamborghinis and Porsches and Audis in the slums. If you from the trenches, you know you're in the trenches. God bless. But if you got 80,000 for an Audi, if you got 120 for the Porsche truck, then you got enough money to get a home in a decent neighborhood. And I'm not talking down to you. I'm giving you the knowledge that I wish I would have known 10 years before I knew it. Big ass vaulted ceilings, like 15-foot ceilings, biggest master bedroom I damn near ever had, big ass closet, kitchen, living area, just player shit, just secluded, had my own little garage, 2 car, like it was just fly, right? But I didn't own it. I was renting. And I remember I was talking to my brother, rest in peace to my brother Carl Bunch, same. I was talking to my brother and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm finna buy the Beamer. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna cop a Beamer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm finna get, I think this was '06 maybe, '07. I'm like, bro, yeah, I'm finna jump out in that brand new Beamer for like about 2 more months, get my chips right. I'm coming out, I'm gonna get the baby blue Beamer. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go in there and let him make it so it'll be right for the summer. That nigga looked me dead in the face and said, little baby, bro, I love you. But nigga, you don't own none of this shit, bro. Why are you gonna put $70,000 in a vehicle and you don't even own where you live? And I was like, after that, like my whole mentality changed. Like I just started being strategic and started thinking about, hey, this is what I want, this is what I want to have. If actually I got married like a couple of years later, but I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't want to marry a black woman and have her live a life like Denzel did that lady on Fence. I don't want, if I can't provide this woman basic comforts, it ain't gotta be rich. It didn't have to be, you know, flying around everywhere we want to go all the time. But it had to be basic comforts. You know what I mean? A nice home, clean home, a nice backyard, a barbecue grill. You know what I mean? The ability to get your hair done when you want, a nice purse. I didn't want to get married without, and so I didn't want to be the nigga in a cramped up ass, tight ass house with 100 pair of Jordans and Chrome Hearts and Gucci and Louis. I just didn't want to be him. I wanted to be somebody who owned something, had equity in something. You know, somebody who you don't have to have a GoFundMe if something happened to me, Lord willing, not going. But I wanted to give a woman at least the comfort. See, I knew I could handle the man part, the responsibility, the protection, the leadership. That's easy. And I mean, obviously, looking at me every day ain't hard either. But, you know, my personality, I'm funny. Now, I'm a little moody, you know what I'm saying? But we all can be. But just, I had all those qualities down. But before I proceeded to decide I want to make somebody my wife, I said, I don't want to bring another unit and say we doing this for better or worse. And all I can provide you is worse. Because life gonna give you a lot of worse anyway. You're gonna have tragic deaths, you're gonna have pain, you're gonna have unexpected bills, unexpected problems. That's the worst. You're gonna have arguments. But you gotta be able to provide. You know what I mean? Like that's the trajectory. Now, on the other hand, men, if you're looking for a woman, look for a woman that already has her own, and you have your own also. That right there will prevent you too from crashing and burning. I always said people should be independent 3 to 5 years before they get in a committed relationship and talk about marriage. With the exception of those extremely rare and blessed high school sweetheart couples, God bless y'all, I respect y'all. But everybody else, if you make it to 21 and you're not married, you shouldn't get married until you at least 25. Learn how to pay your bills. Learn how to put your clothes in the cleaners. Learn how to articulate. Learn how to maintain a home, cook for yourself, do your laundry. Become self-sufficient. You should have your own home, car, clothes, lifestyle, at least some form of pocket change before you talk about being in somebody's life forever. But that just don't apply to men. I just had a guy talk to me about a month ago. Guy a little younger, he was dating a chick, but she could never get herself together. Never. He's tried to help her. I don't know if it's her family. I don't know if it's her spending habits. I don't know if it's just her, but she could never get herself together. And I know the whole story of their relationship because he confides in me. And he asked me straight up, what should I do? What would you do? And I wouldn't marry her. Because unless you're one of those guys, like my nephew, my brother, that just got excellent, excellent money management skills, you gotta marry a woman that adequately merges with what you do. And anything plus zero adds no value. You know what I mean? So if you looking and you go on a date, right? And a lot of you niggas gotta have some. If you meet a woman and the first thing she do before you even know where she graduated high school, what she do for a living is beg, block her. You should never be that undisciplined that you that horny or your self-esteem is that low that you send money to a woman the first time she asks you. That's not boss energy, that's stupidity. You know what boss energy is? Saving them 50s of them hundreds you're sending her, saving it up, buying you some property, investing in a stock, doing something constructive, sending yourself to school to learn a trade, learn how to code, learn how to cut hair, maybe go and learn to be an electrician, go for HVAC. But use your money properly to get the results that you want. But don't wake up and be a trick. And should you do nice things for women? Absolutely. Women deserve to be protected, respected, and able to live the softest life possible that's allowed to them within their means. But you shouldn't break your neck to give a woman a life that she didn't have before she met you. That's stupidity. And a lot of y'all fathers should have told y'all this, a lot of y'all uncles, but unfortunately, maybe they didn't. I don't know why your self-esteem is so low. But it's evident in the amount of niggas that subscribe to OnlyFans. In my opinion, if you got an OnlyFans and you subscribe, I don't knock the women that do it. That's like knocking strippers. That's like you going in a strip club spending $30,000 and now a nigga want to beat up a stripper. No, I don't knock OnlyFans girls. I knock the niggas that's stupid enough or dick, and it's not really a lot of black men, so I'm not really talking to y'all. But it's still stupidity. You have no discipline. You have no discipline over your urges. The desire for sex should never have you financially stressed out. The desire for companionship should never have you financially stressed out. If it does, you're with the wrong one. Now, what you need to do to make sure you can get with the right woman is work on the best version of you. Hit the gym. Look into your routine, your eating routine, your skin breaking out, a little discolored. You know, your skin looking a little dry, your eyes looking a little yellowish. Maybe it's something you eat. Maybe lay off the Hennessy, fix your diet. But become the best version of you. And I guarantee you, you can find the right one you want. See, the problem is a lot of y'all self-esteem so low, y'all just happy to get what somebody told y'all was bad. And honestly, and please don't kill me for this, Lord Savior Jesus Christ. But honestly, with the way fashion and everything is going now, and makeup, you don't know what the fuck a woman looks like. They all look the same. They all got the same wig. They do the same, makeup tutorials. So why wouldn't you spend more time getting to know the inner side, the soul, the qualities of a woman, the thought process of a woman? What's her mindset? Are you unequivocally black? Will you stand by me through XYZ? What is your relationship like with your parents? You know what I mean? Are you a leader or a follower amongst your friends? Do you gossip? Did you have a car when I met you? Was the car clean? Never date a woman with I'm sorry, unless you just dirty yourself and then you don't mind and have fun. Never date a woman with an unclean house. That's a character trait. When I see a grown man, nigga invite me to his crib, he got a lady, couple kids, and I walk in and that motherfucker look like a pigsty. I'm immediately removing myself from the situation. All I'm telling black women is have some pride, man. You know what I'm saying? And black women have some pride too. You know, he can be going through some things, but he still need to be doing the best he can do. Now, if he working 2 jobs, he got a car, and he take care of his mom, it's a lot of potential there. Maybe he's a ex-convict that changed his life, gave his life to Christ. But pay attention, read signs, stop chasing the hyper thug, the thug that can't control his emotions. Stop chasing the guy that don't date for what your friends will think. You know what I'm saying? Don't date men based on, does he look like a boss? Does he look like a player? Is he a gangster? Is he scary? Will he bust his gun? That's sending y'all down a path of destruction, ladies. Date a man for his character, his work ethic, the way he treats you, the way he treats the women in his family, and the way he makes you feel. You know in your heart when somebody doesn't make you feel right. So it's up to you to put yourself in a position where you're treated right. And women deserve nice things. After the bomb, trick culture has decimated the world, the black community. If you online, that's all the discourse you see. What should niggas be spending for a first meal? What should niggas be spending on a first date? What's good to be sending a woman for a birthday? Should you be paying these bills? Should you be paying these bills? And it's all a ploy to make you go in your wallet and pay for something unnecessary. Do you know how easy it is to meet a woman if you single, you a bachelor and all your bills paid? And you meet a chick, hey, we had some good rhythm. You call her, I need $1,500, man. They finna put me out. Well, I hope you get it. If you would like to talk after you get it, I'm here. But I'm not giving $1,500 to somebody I had no attachment with. See, these rap niggas and these athlete niggas with unlimited funds and money started manipulating you niggas into thinking it ain't tricking if you got it. I don't care if you got it or you don't have it. It's tricking. It's low self-esteem. It's tricking. Call it what you want. It's tricking. So learn to love yourself enough not to trick. And women, love yourself enough to not be bought. If everybody had an independent mindset, we would have more positive marriages in the black community. And shout out to the ones we do have. I love you. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, and this spot shit is brought to you by Contenders Clothing. Tap in contendersclothing.com. Greenhouse Essentials, luxury cannabis lifestyle coming to you on the East Coast this summer. We here. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, 8 Tips for Men to Find Peace. You know, I'm so old, the OGs didn't even let you come outside with a gun until you could fight two niggas at one time. That's how old I am, bro. Like, OG would be like, man, sit your bitch ass down somewhere, bro. Yeah, you that motherfucking pistol, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking gangster. Like, you really had to earn your stripes. Like, you had to learn how to fight. OGs make niggas do push-ups. And they used to tell niggas to stay in school. No, I'm lying. Sometimes, one of my OGs, man, that nigga, I was going to school in ninth grade, bro. That nigga took me. I mean, I won at the dice game, but still, my nigga, I was focused on my education. It's gonna be a long week, man. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to give you the game. Sorry if I offended you. But if I offend you, look at why you offended. All right? Don't be so emotional when you hear. Don't hear just to get angry. Hear to listen and conversate and have an intellectual dialogue. And I'm not arguing with you niggas. I'm not arguing with you Michael Jordan niggas. I didn't argue with the Mexican niggas. I didn't argue with the studs. So I'm damn sure not arguing with. I don't argue with. I always tell them, oh, man, nigga, if I was around you, listen, bro. I'm 6'5", nigga, 290. I'm not hard to find. I'm not gonna disrespect no niggas, but I move militantly. And I move very, very discretionary. So if you touch me, nigga, you better be ready to take that long walk. One of us is gonna be riding a bus somewhere to a facility. You put your motherfucking hands on me. And I know what the ride feel like, so you don't. So if you want to take that chance, that's on you. And you probably won't be the one ride to the facility. So, like, all that motherfucking untrained rage, that unsolved trauma, to some of you niggas in my inbox, bro, like, and y'all ain't even supposed to be talking about that shit with a non-member anyway. So, like, threatening me and shit, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, keep. Listen, I would never generalize because I think generalizations are disrespectful. And I learned that even I would never say, fuck all them niggas that stay over here. If I had a problem with Tone and Tone stayed here, it's fuck Tone. It ain't fuck the whole neighborhood. That's when you niggas started getting confused because you was so scared to have an altercation without no insurance. Y'all start just roping everybody into everything. So, and I got people I love that's in fraternities, like people I would literally give my life for. So I would never badmouth organizations, especially the sisters. Like I absolutely love the sisters. Maybe I'm biased towards black women, but yeah, I don't have nothing to say negative to say about sororities. That's something you would probably have to talk to a female about. I don't know. All I see is a lot of sisters actively in the community, even at their elderly age. Even when they get 90 years old, they still be active in the community. So, and then I would never disrespect the brotherhood of fraternities. I think it is some great black leaders in fraternities. Like my nephew, one of my nephews, he's a civil, smartest man I ever met. But not just him, his entire line brothers are some of the most smartest men I've ever met. But you know the beautiful thing about them? They're the most humble black men you've ever dabbing on some shit like I wish somebody would disrespect dude. So when I speak on issues, people have to stop feeling attacked. I only hit dogs holler. Oh, concretejeansmedia.com. I'm finna go eat, man. I got a salad. Somebody asked me, like, where did I think I would be at this? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I wanted to be a fly old nigga. I knew that was gonna happen as long as I stayed in the gym and took care of myself, eat right. But strategically, did I think I'd be here? I have to say, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like in 5 years, like I expect to be up 10 M's in the next 5 years, 10, 50. Yeah. I don't, I mean, I don't think the route I took was, it wasn't a straight line. God takes you through sharp. I always knew I was a fly nigga. I always knew, because I was a nigga, it was always niggas in the room and my flyness irritated them. So I always knew it was a special aura about me. And then you got to remember, like, niggas hate the attention you bring. I always had a loud personality, that's charming ass smile. I was always funny. And I could fight. And I'm handsome as fuck. Like, I dressed good. I was tall. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was fast, figuratively. Um, so no, I never needed niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. I love niggas, and my niggas know I love them. Me and my niggas have never said a disrespectful word to each other. I've never been friends with somebody that called me a bitch ass nigga. I don't even know how to play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been friends with a nigga that played no type of like male to male homosexual activity game. I don't know how to be friends like that. But I don't know. And then there's one particular nigga that jumped in my inbox. You don't want no problems either, bro. You know, you listen, man. You talking to a nigga who walked in maximum security and didn't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck about an emotional nigga that had to call another nigga, sir, yes, sir? Nigga, you smoking mushrooms. But I come up here. And a lot of niggas be haters, bro. Like, let's be honest. I done gave a lot of props to the cool frat niggas and shit, but it's a lot of niggas that's haters. They see a fly nigga that ain't in a frat that's got a nicer car than them, better car than them, better home than them. Some niggas can't take that shit. This ain't what I'm bargaining for. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Life gonna throw you some curves. Life gonna throw me a lot of curves, nigga. A lot of you niggas shit on me. Every time I done came out with plans, you niggas done try to stop me. Just cause I'm a big black ass independent nigga. And I still pull up to you next to you in the light, nigga. Weird ass nigga. That shit, nigga. Banister and shit falling off your stairs, nigga. You trying to compare. Don't compare yourself to me. Because you ain't been through what I've been through to get to where I'm at. So before you be jealous or before you got something negative to say about what I say or how I act or how I am, walk in my shoes, my nigga. That's on one side of my neck. Then the other side say the gift. What side of which? I say, all right, walk in my shoes right here. Cause nigga always gotta judge you. They think this flat shit come easy, like it don't come with a lot of pain. Nigga can survive 2 weeks of the pain I went through. So when you see me, you see that aura in the room, you see a motherfucker mystified by what I'm saying. Or a lot of niggas would be jealous because I be cool with the nigga that they been calling big bro their whole life. That nigga just love me because I'm a real nigga. I done been in a lot of neighborhoods in that only the gangsters can go in. From that, I done been in neighborhoods that a lot of niggas that was born and raised here that ain't really about that action can't even go in. Oh man, me at 2000, I'd be somewhere 2, 3 in the morning making a purchase, bringing money to the community. And I sit there and rap, bust a freestyle with the young niggas. What? On some 24s at 3 in the morning. I trust God. I fear none. That's why he continues to mold me on my path. So leave me alone. Investigate hazing. Wonder why hazing is a problem. Prayers for Kayla Wilson. Prayers for everybody with any type of depression, any type of sickness, and just make yourself better every day. Enjoy time with your family. Take pictures. Take your wife to get some dinner. Go to a movie. Clean the baseboards. Whatever you got to do, just blow it out, man. Do some push-ups, some sit-ups, some squats. Hey, stretch, niggas. Do some yoga. I can be sitting in a room. I'm like, man, I'm in this motherfucker. 28 white women, man. Oh my John, you're doing so well, man. Down with Sarah, you had no idea I was on America's Most Wanted. This is a hell of a feeling. That's a hell of a feeling to walk in the casino and somebody put their arm, let's take you to your room, sir. I'd be like, damn. Nigga, I used to steal cars for $500. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to run in the mall and snatch a bunch of Cinnabons. Like I was bad and fucking, man. ConcreteJesusMedia.com. It's your boy McSauce. We listen and we don't judge, man. Listen, I was such a scheming ass little nigga growing up, and times was hard. I used to be a paper boy. I started being a paper boy when I was like 11. I had my sister sign up for me because you had to be 16. But I started doing it so good, they weren't really tripping. It was me. I was working for the Post Tribune. So basically, I stayed on Wickham Street. I would have to deliver the papers all the way down Wickham. I stayed on 11. I would have to deliver 11, 9th, both sides of the street, come back all the way up Wickham on the other side of the street, all the way down Wickham from 9th to the end of 15, where what was her name? Miss Woody. She stayed across the street right before you get to the woods, before you get to Terrytown. Come back across 15, come back up, and then make a circle of my house. And then I had a few houses on 15th Avenue. So I had a lot of papers that I would have to deliver. So I would get out of elementary school, come home, I had to fold them motherfuckers because they put them flat. They just throw them motherfuckers on your porch. Fold them up, put them in people's mailbox. I had a little bag with the orange strap. So back then, and I know this is prehistoric to a lot of you, they would give you books to collect the money. It'd be a little ticket stub with a receipt. So people would have to pay every 2 weeks. You would get a check, put it in a little pouch. You turn it over to your little district manager. He cut you a check for $80 and then you go about your business. So for some reason, I think the first collection day, it might have been a blizzard or it was something a lot of people did. But for this one particular reason, a lot of people didn't pay. So I collected $500 and some dollars. About four something. About five, right? It's probably about seven. But you know, people used to write a lot of checks back then, so I ain't count the checks. So I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm gonna turn over all this money. These niggas gonna give me about $81. So I took, it was this dope fiend in my neighborhood. I went to this nigga, look, I said, look, man, I got 30 bones for you. All you gotta do is hit me in the head. The nigga like, bet. Then I went to the young lady, we had a candy store called the Blue and White store on the corner of my house on 11th to Wiggle. The young lady worked in there, I said, look, I got 30 bones for you. I need you to call the police and say I just got robbed. She was like, bet. That nigga hit me. I had already had the money put up, so I wasn't trusting the nigga with the money. I already had the money put up. That nigga hit me. Bam. Hold on, man. That's a good ass story too. You know? I don't know. Probably Kobe. You outside? You need some help? All right, I'll text him right now. Yeah, sorry about that. So anyway, this nigga pulls up, right? Nigga hits, bam, rock my ass too. Put a big ass knot on my head. Sit on the ground crying. She already called the police for hitting. My shit swelling up. Police get there. Woo, what happened? She telling them, I'm telling them, I'm crying. They write the report. I keep the money. I don't know why that's how my mind works. It's always been a little devious, survival mode, but it's never been malicious to hurt people. I was more of a take from corporations and take from people type of guy. You know what I'm saying? But never to the point where it was shit, a lot of burglary shit. But I come up with a scheme for your ass. Get some money. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, man. It's your boy Sauce Mackenzie. Follow me on all socials, man. Take this game with you, man. Don't be offended by it, man. God is good. Say a couple of prayers. Let's work towards black unity, man. Black development, black understanding. Oh yeah. We getting boycotting these Asian fucking wing stops. We boycotting Asian beauty stores. We boycotting gas stations. We boycotting everything and standing on our square. And you niggas is gonna boycott Hennessy and Don Julio. But it's good, sound good saying it. ConcreteJeansMedia.com, man. We out. Fuck with me. Peace.